Alright, Steam has been restarted. Oh, hey, look, I have an invite. Like, click. Oh, hey, look, I have another invite I can click.
I don't know which board is which here, but guess we'll figure it out.
I've messed with that board quite a bit, I think, so just, I know how to set it up.
Well, I pushed the standard setup button and got
don't
the
wanna do
selector things.
Yeah, you
But
definitely
it's too late now.
don't. Hang on. Still loading in. And you especially don't
saw
want
nothing.
to delete... You especially... Oh, okay. Alright.
I clicked the X's on them.
Okay. Yeah, this is the right thing. Why do I not see any buttons on the wooden panel? What did you do?
They're clickable things.
Knight broke it.
There's nothing on that board
Just-
for us.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Oh,
What? Okay, well, let's do this. Workshop or root. Load.
oh, good Jesus.
Oh, good
Whoop.
gee.
Hey, there's stuff on there now.
There we go. Alright.
There, fixed it.
I'm assuming we just want to play this the basic ass way and not include all the landmarks and everything.
I don't know the
Yeah.
basic way either.
I don't know that any of us have actually played, so
I have.
except for me, anime apparently has.
Anime
Yeah.
has failed. Steam P2P session failed with Anime Hero.
What?
It says it's failed for everyone.
I-
to me. Yeah, see salty pain.
We are two
Oh,
separate
okay.
entities. Thank you very much.
I see everybody in the game.
We have merged to become salty. Pain.
We have combined.
So I'm connected.
Fusion.
It's salty pain. I'm connected to Knight, and then it says the other two are connecting.
Nah, maybe it'll work itself out.
Should I just restart the entire lobby and
I mean, I'm seeing things
before we
being
get rolling
spawned
here?
in.
I mean, if you want to.
Well, I'm connected to
I
salty now.
guess
Well,
I think it will work out. Let's just
it'll
go.
probably be fine. We'll do. We'll make it work.
I just need to connect to pain, and then I'm connected to everyone.
I don't know what it's actually. Whoa!
I failed again. It's failed to connect with
Jeez. I'm seeing some crazy pings on my screen.
Well, now everybody's ping is
it's
reasonable.
fine
Anime's
except
is
anime. Anime's a little high.
Anime's is just barely over 100, but not
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's just not normal for my tabletop with you guys.
There's stuff appearing.
Yeah, I'm making things appear.
I see that.
Oh, hey, the box is up here. Oh, that's the hireling box. I better not click things. I was gonna throw a box.
Where is the...
Anime failed
we
to
don't
connect
need
with
to do
me with 7 times. For 7 times.
I saw that a few times. Why is the hireling box all the way up
Yeah.
there?
Up where? I mean, on my screen, it's right in the middle of the.
Oh,
Okay,
it moved.
It moved. All right. So, okay. So there are 10 different factions, and there is a way to do draw cards to determine who plays what randomly, but we could just choose. It's whatever.
Well, I guess we could just. Are there any conflicts in what we want to choose? I want cats because cats.
So here's the thing. There are some factions that are considered aggressive, and some factions that are considered not as aggressive. I don't remember what the word for it is.
Passive?
That they use.
Passive?
They don't call it passive in this. They call it
Cowards?
They're not passive. They're
Weenies?
just they're not as board control-y.
Dorks?
But the idea
Docile?
is, no, stop it. The idea is when you
Unaggressive?
when you do a draft, when you do draft card picks for random clans, you want to make sure that there are at least as many aggressive clans as there are not aggressive clans, and in the game, and cats. What Knight wants to play is literally the most aggressive clan. So if somebody's playing cats, we're probably fine.
Yeah.
I don't even know what are these little pictures of all the factions?
Yeah, the 10 pictures on there are the 10 factions.
Yep.
Each one so each one plays quite a bit differently. Like the cats play like you're playing an RTS. You're building buildings and using them for stuff. Don't click any of them yet, because if you do, you're selecting the clan and it's gonna like move your player to that spot and load in all your pieces and everything. But like the Vagabond, the one on the top right, is like you're playing an RPG. You literally have one pawn that you move around the field and he fights all by himself. They all, like I said, there's one that's a cult, where you're going around trying to convert people to your cult and like setting up worship forests. There's one that's war profiteers. You're just trying to sell stuff to everybody else. Yeah, they all play very different.
I'm still not connecting with anime.
Right?
Yeah. I have no idea why.
Here, I'll leave. Just send me another invite real quick.
Well, I mean, anime's ping still looks like shit to me.
Don't know why.
It doesn't say he's not connecting to me anymore, but his ping is super high.
You guys are all at 200 for me, so I have no idea. You guys are usually at 60.
Weird.
So
Weird, because I see. Well, now anime was over 200 for a moment, but you're barely over 100, which is not out of the ordinary range. It's higher than I would expect.
Anime, you gotta go tell your dad to
but-
stop downloading his movies.
it'll be my dad doing that.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna look at the. I click here.
So how do we know which player board thingy-majbobber is which? I moved over to the left side to
It's
just help identify.
It's just whenever you click a faction on one of the boards, it will move your player spot to in front of that board.
Okay. So I can select.
So we can get rid of 2 of these boards. We can either get rid of the 2 in the middle or 2 of the ones on the outside. Since there are only 4 of us, we might as well just get rid of 2 in the middle. Yeah, and then you can just pick whichever corner you want, click cats on it, and it'll move your player to that spot, or it's supposed to.
Meow.
Unless we can tell EOG, hey, stop playing nerd games and play our nerd game.
I didn't see you move to the right spot, which is a little bothering.
It did on my screen.
Oh, okay, cool. I still see your name on the side over here.
Yeah, my screen. It's directly in front.
Okay.
Now anime's ping drop back. Man, those pings are all over the place.
Yeah, I just saw D-Pain jump up to 400 for a second.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we want to just reset the whole board real quick and just see if that does it?
Yeah, let me
Like, close
let
the
me
lobby
just
and turn a new
restart the whole game.
I'm
Let
gonna
me just
reset.
restart the whole game.
one. Yeah, Sam. I made a homemade energy drink, and that thing's strong.
Jesus.
How's it going, X?
What slang is that based off of?
The black crow flies over the brown cow after midnight.
Whoa.
All right, create. No, not hot seat. Create multiplayer. Boom. Shop war root.
I have 8 subscribed workshop mods.
Only 8?
Right? That's what I was thinking.
It's going all right for me. I have no idea exactly how many I have, but it's a lot.
It's, yeah.
I mean, my games workshops screen alone should be an idea. There's so many. Oh, we need to do like Dead of Winter and Thing at some point too.
Yeah.
Frame P2P session failed with Anime Hero.
Okay.
Why is it?
Voice timeout.
Why is it
connection
breaking?
To other peers, but can wait.
Now I'm connecting
Why do we
again.
Why is the voice connection even happening?
That's...
Yeah, it said voice connection timed out with other peers, but connected to host. So I didn't have a problem connecting to Knight, but I had a problem connecting to. It looks like D-Pain is the one with the bad. It says bad connection next to D-Pain.
Oh.
One more.
I don't know. You guys all look good to me, except once again, can't connect to anime.
Yeah.
Okay, push all the buttons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it says I have 104 subscribe workshop mods. That seems low.
Damn. Okay, that's a lot higher than mine is.
Yeah, I was gonna say only
It still feels low.
Where do you see that at?
In the chat, if you go to system, the tilde, it's in the backtrace. Connected to Steam, 104 subscribe workshop mods.
18.
Oh, I have 135.
I said 104 just seems low to me, based on what
Apparently, I have
look
more
at
than
in my
you do.
list.
Shit. Also, okay, so I still see Anime Heroes ping as high, and I see D-Pain's ping as low, but it says bad connection for his voice thing. And
Okay.
I don't see any buttons on that wooden board again.
Again, yeah, same.
What?
I don't know what Tabletop is doing, but it's obviously saying no, you don't get to play today.
Okay, so what do I click to set to the setup thing? What all do I want to do?
Well, if we don't need hirelings, because that's more advanced shit, and we don't need landmarks, then I guess click standard setup.
Well, didn't
So
when
just
you
drop the
reset
board in
it,
front of
you
everybody.
when you reset
And
it, you got
then-
him in, allowed him to press the buttons.
Go to map.
Yeah, I reloaded it.
On the left, there should be like a maps and rules or something like that, and then you want the autumn map, which is the basic ass map. Yep. And then if we want to shuffle clearings, we're gonna need clearing markers.
I don't know where that part is.
It's probably in the extra shit, the bottommost tab. There's a lot of extra shit that's really cool to have that I like to
Clearing.
add in.
Let's see. There's landmarks.
Okay, we don't want that. We want clearing markers.
There is a clearing priorities.
No, that's for bots.
Shares. Swole Burbs, Magic
Yes.
Bag, Action Deck.
So depending on what people pick, we might want some of these extra things because they're fun to have, but none of those are. Where is my? Maybe it's in maps and decks.
That was a lot of stuff in the learning to play button.
I don't see it. That's oh, you know what? Oh yeah, did you get the basic deck?
Yeah, that's what I just put out.
Cool. There it is. I found it. So if you click instead of clicking autumn deck, if you click summer deck, it just spawns the same summer board. It spawns the exact same board as the autumn board, but with the clearing markers already placed and shuffled. So every time you click it, it reshuffles where they are.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. Because typically when you play the game a lot, you don't want the clearings to be the same every time, so it's nice to shuffle. I own these little clearing markers so I can shuffle them when I play the game in person.
All right.
I don't know what the clearings do yet, so.
They're very important, but we'll get to that. Damn, that's a lot of shit you summoned in. Holy crap.
Like I said, the learn to play added a bunch.
Yeah, you don't need all of that, but okay.
Well, it's there now.
I know who I want to be, mainly because I'm lazy.
Who do you want to be?
I want to be the vagabond because I just have to pay attention to one thing.
Right, yeah, Vagabond's easy peasy to play, so yeah, go for it.
I guess I'll click this. Ooh, I
So
can be an
then-
owl.
Yeah, now you have to pick which of the Vagabonds you want to be. Each one has a different ability. I would suggest if you plan on being aggressive, you probably want to be the Ranger. But if you plan on... But each of
I'm
them has
probably
their
just gonna
own
be
playstyle.
chill. I don't know what. Oh, wait. If I.
So they each start with the items shown on the bottom of their picture, but then they each also have like an ability, and the Ranger's ability lets him do a lot more combat than everybody else.
Yeah, I'm more down to chill. So let's see.
Tinker crafts shit. The Thief takes cards from other players.
The Vagrant just
Honestly.
looks hilarious. Just-
He does look hilarious. I don't remember what he does. Honestly, the base game only came with 3 of these guys, and then they added like 2 more with each expansion, so I don't really remember what a lot
I'm
of
gonna
them did.
open up the wiki page I was looking at again, just see if it gives me a brief description.
I'm gonna wait and just to pick mine based on what anime picks.
Just thinking of what I want to do.
Because I'm either going to pick a passive clan if he picks a aggressive one, or if he picks a passive one, then I know exactly what aggressive one I'm going to pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Lord of Hundreds.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Alright, so Lord of Hundreds was the one I was going to pick if you picked a passive clan.
Yeah, I kind of think.
Alright,
It's a
is
fun one.
I don't know
It
what
is.
these symbols mean. Is feet movement? I'm guessing
So,
hammers
those are-
crafting. And
You have those are items that you have, and you have
Oh.
to expend them to do actions. And yes, you have to expend a boot to move, and you have to expend a sword to fight, and you have like stuff like that.
okay.
There we go.
All right, so hang on. Let me look at rules and tools. Here. Mini mood manager. Where did it go? There it is. We want the whole thing. All right, so for you, because
Yep.
you're this asshole, if we just
Yeah.
move this out of the way because you don't need it and put this here, this is so
Perfect.
much cooler because they're like you can just take this card off and put it over here and it'll shrink it down and then you can take this one and
Oh, that's cool.
right? And then if you like have something in your stock so you can't use it, you can flip it over and it has like the item symbol on the back so you know what you need to get rid of to flip it back over.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
I seem to remember this being useful too. Well, I don't know where it summoned it because there's so much shit over here. There it is.
Listen, I just wanted some stuff. It seemed like
Oh, wait,
a good
no,
idea at the
that's
time.
useless. One thing I would recommend for everybody is if you unlock your board and then copy it and put a flipped over version of it next to you, because that will have all
That's a good
your
idea.
clan rules on it.
I'm gonna be the adventurer because I like how he looks.
Nice. Boop, 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 boop. I guess.
As the Marquis de Cat, you want to turn the woodland into an industrial and military powerhouse.
Yep.
How do I copy? I right clicked and didn't see copy.
Control C, Control V. It should do it.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay, I need to decide.
I had to do it myself, and it didn't. Yeah, it won't let me either. Oh, jeez.
That's not what I wanted to copy.
Oh, okay. What
Whoa.
the? Oh, jeez.
Note to
What
self: do not Control Z.
Oh.
When you-
Okay. Anyways,
Let's. There we
Thank-
go.
thank you. Okay, where was I?
I copied the wrong thing and then I hit Control Z just out of habit
Mm-hmm.
because, Control Z is undo, and it undid things all right.
My character
What?
card's
Oh, I'm
gone.
on the wrong thing. Okay, and I'm gonna play. Fuck it, I'm gonna play the Woodland Alliance. Give me my All-State Warriors. Yeah, boy.
Now let's see if these will cooperate.
Those are in my
There we go.
satchel. They're in here.
Oh, well, their placement when this was moved was in that general spot. So
But I think they were.
oh, it just showed being disconnected.
Everyone's
Now
oh,
Selfie
God.
disconnected.
What the frick?
What? Oh no.
What is Tabletop Sims' problem tonight?
I
yeah.
disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah, Salty did too.
I'm still here.
I see how it
Might.
is.
I don't know what's going on.
Salty's like, I
Dang.
could have stayed in bed.
Right?
At this rate, yeah, it might be the case. Jeez. Let's see.
Well, this is not going to cooperate,
Yeah.
and Salty wants to go back to bed.
Well, I mean, are
Good risk of rain.
we done?
I
trying?
re-invited. I re-invited.
I didn't get an invite.
Me neither.
Steam, what? What are your problems, Steam?
I mean, that bed's looking good, better and better to Salty every second.
I mean, I do love Root enough that I'm still trying.
And I really want to play this faction because I never got to play this faction because everyone takes Lords of Hundreds.
I mean, so I've actually never gotten to play them before because nobody ever plays the tabletop sim version with me, and when I played it, I only recently got the expansion for the actual board that has that in it.
Oh, dang. So, yeah. It's fun from what I see. I need to play it for myself to see if I can actually understand it, but from what I get, I understand it a little bit. It's basically aggressive.
Well,
Disconnect.
according to
timeout.
this,
Hmm.
according to this, the cats are moderate aggressive.
Yeah.
So there's a root aggression. So there's a I forget where it is, but there's a like in the instruction manual there's a list of all of the clans and their aggression level, and it's like if you're playing with this many players you want the total aggression level of the board to be this or higher, and the cats and the Lord of the Hundreds are both 10, which is
Yeah.
the highest rating.
Yeah.
But Lord of the Hundreds is brand new, so until they came out, cats was the highest.
They're the highest base.
I am an owl.
Okay, I am back in and I can move stuff again. Yay.
Well, we'll see if I can
Looking
get
good
connected
there.
to Salty again, but it's probably gonna be a lost cause connecting.
I'm not connected to Salty or you right now.
It's just... Ugh. Okay, I'm connected to Salty again. Woo.
Hooray!
That's the thing.
What are
Like,
those-
I can see you guys
That's a lot of work.
moving.
Alliances.
Oh yeah.
Did it like double your alliance?
No,
Warrior
no. So
things?
the Alliance warriors are all little mice, but the Woodland Alliance is supposed to be mice, foxes, and bunnies. So I pulled out a thing that makes it so I've got units of all different types, and then I put them all in here and I set it to random.
Ah.
It's just an aesthetics thing. Just like if you're playing as the cult, all of your units are lizards. But one of the things that you can, one of the little add-in things you can get from for this is a box of your color, but every other player's shape tokens. So when you convert an enemy unit to the cult, I can be like, I have a cat that's in my color now because I converted one of Marquis de Cat. Dude, what is up with Tabletop Sim today?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe it's for the best that we're not trying Betrayal tonight with it. With,
Yeah.
Tabletop Sim misbehaving.
So I just looked up Steam server status, and apparently there have been 190 reports of problems in the last 15 minutes.
Ooh. Okay.
It's not even Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right?
Well.
I don't know, but I
mean,
can
the
still
Steam
see.
status page. Steam status page doesn't look out of the ordinary.
I don't know what's going on, even though it says, oh, I'm connected to Salty now. But it's just like, I can still see Anime and Salty like in-game doing stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, weird.
I mean,
Do we just go through our... Yeah, do we just go through our setup stuff and...
okay, so there's an order, and typically it starts with cats. Oh, setup. See, on the setup it says, yours says A, D-Pain says D. You're supposed to go in order from first letter to last.
alphabet.
So A would go first, and then I've got C, so I'd go next.
Rat
So
Boy's
do you-
last.
J, so Anime Hero has J, so he'll be last.
Yeah.
You just do the first step and then the next person does their
No, you
first
do
step,
all
or
of
do you
your
do all of it?
You do all of your steps. So, oh, I don't see anything on the board again. Do you have your... That is a
what?
shitty keep token.
Well, it's the keep token that came with the stuff over here.
Where's your keep token? Where'd you put it?
It's in my hand. I'm
It's flying
choosing a
around.
spot.
Yeah, you just have to pick a corner.
Is there anything in particular I'm looking for in a corner? Because
So by default, you want the corner with 2 building spots in it instead of one of the 3 that has 1. But future versions of the game, the keep token is big enough that it covers the entire clearing, and it has 2 building spots on it. So if you put it over here, you'd still have 2 building spots.
I see.
But squares are building spots, and you as the cat care about that more than everybody else.
So I want to go there.
Oh yeah, you definitely want building spots. I'm gonna make this bigger because that's kind of important. There we go. Yeah, and then you get 1 kitty in every clearing, except for the one opposite your corner.
Meow.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Missing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's all of them.
Did it give me? Did it give me 12 in my thing out? Summon
token in
Workshop
a
and
corner.
Recruiter.
This one we're in every clearing except the corner. Yeah, okay. So okay. So your corner, and then the one right here, and the one right here. Your 2 adjacent ones. You're allowed to place.
This is not adjacent.
Nah, I mean you're supposed to do. Let me check the rules again. Oh, in the clearing of the game. And any adjacent ones. I guess that is adjacent. That's fair.
I mean,
So yeah.
I don't
any-
know if I want that, but
So any square spots are building squares. So you could put 2 of these here and 1 here, or however you want to do it.
Now,
the ones
I guess.
Yes.
I guess strategy-wise, do I need them close to protect
So
them
your
initially,
sawmills
or
will make wood every turn, and to make a building, you have to have a certain amount of wood, and it has to be able to get to the clearing you want to build in. But you don't actually have to move it; it just has to be like you own every clearing along that path. So you want your sawmills to be somewhere where you can reach them. Workshops are only important if you like crafting cards a lot, but you might, who knows. And then recruiters are where you get your military units from.
and so I probably want the recruiter out further, right?
And you can't build
Something
on the
like that.
ruins. Because there's a vagabond in the game, the ruins are in place until he clears them.
So something
Yeah,
like
no,
that
that's a
might
that's
make
a good
sense,
build.
right?
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Yeah.
All right. So that's my setup.
That's all your setup.
Yep.
Flip your
Yeah.
board and
Step
fill
4
these
is flip the
squares.
board,
Oh, and fill these.
which
So as you
That's
build
already done.
buildings, you can see like the first buildings are free. So if we were
Yeah.
to stack one of your buildings, you'd be able to rebuild it for free. But then also you have things under the buildings. As you reveal them, you get benefits.
I was wondering where you got those tokens from. Like, am I missing junk?
And so the way the game works is on the bottom of the board, there's this victory tracker that goes from 0 to 30. The first person to reach 30 wins the game, period, that moment. So, like, it could be the middle of Knight's turn, and I could take a counteraction against him that gives me a victory point, get to 30, and the game ends right there, I win. So, like, that's all that matters is victory points. All right, so then I
Vagabond
would
can give you cards to take these items. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so when you craft items, you place them in your crafted area, and the Vagabond needs items to do stuff. Like, items are how he does everything, and so he's going to be looking at, like, if you have a crafted sword, and he's going to be like, oh shit, I want that, and he's going to trade for it. But another thing to keep in mind is the Vagabond has relationships with every faction, and they all start out at indifferent. And there you go. And if he trades with you enough times, they rank up. If he trades with you enough that he gets gets allied with you, he can actually tell your units what to do when he goes into combat. But if he ever attacks any of your buildings or units, you immediately go from wherever you are to hostile, and you never go back. And then it's harder for him to move through squares with you in them because you're considered an enemy, but he gets victory points every time he kills one of your units.
Interesting.
And I can never die. I did notice that.
That is correct. You cannot die. Draw 3 cards and add them to your supporters. Place your bases on matching base benefit. That's pretty simple startup. I just take 3 random cards.
I want this one.
And I nope. And I place them in my supporters, which is a hidden thing you guys can't see.
I see them. They're right there.
Peek.
That was my entire setup.
You know, it's really funny. I can see anime moving stuff, but I can't see his hand. And so it just looks like ghost stuff moving.
Yeah.
So another thing to keep in mind, being aggressive is definitely rewarded in this game. If Knight, if you were to attack, say, one of Anime Hero's dudes, the way that works is you take both of your dice and roll them, and then whichever one's lower is his attack roll, and whichever one's higher is your attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on the offensive, you get the higher die. But Woodland Alliance being what they are, they have the Guerrilla War benefit, which is if I'm the defender, I take the higher die you roll instead of you getting it.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening there, Payne?
I
don't know.
How'd you
He's
get that
moving
under
a-
the table?
I don't know, but it won't come back up. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
What?
I was trying to put it like, you know how you can put your cards in like your hand? I was like, can I just put that in my hand so that way I can just like come down? And then it's just like, nope.
No.
That's all I was trying to do. And then it's like, there's an underneath. Okay, now it's not doing it.
All right.
That's
So you-
hilarious.
So you chose your character.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
can place my pawn in any forest.
So the forests are, yeah. You can't place it on the edge of the map, but any set of forest that's in between pathways, like where you put it the first time, was accurate.
Okay. What are these things here?
Those are markings. So this clearing is a bunny clearing, and this clearing is a fox clearing. There are 4 bunny clearings, 4 fox clearings, and 4 mouse clearings.
I'm gonna go in this clearing because there's no clearing. There's nobody there. Alright, so we got that. Okay, then I shuffle my quest cards.
Actually, damn it, I don't have the buttons anymore. Buttons are gone again. There's
What button?
there's a quest tracker that's a lot easier to use than all this bullshit. If you pull it, if you pull it out.
I don't have buttons.
Action select battle dice.
Shuffle.
It's probably gonna be in the miscellaneous
Quest.
stuff.
Quest freshener.
Yes. Oh, wait, maybe not. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It's quest freshener.
Oh yeah, no, this is it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to place this here, place this here, and then this should have a deck in it. Yeah. So we'll put that deck there, and then the cards are small until you deal them out, and then they get bigger.
Alright. Sweet. Alright. Shuffle. Alright, and then I draw 3 of these, right?
Yeah. So just deal whenever the space is empty. Yeah. So you just immediately flip 3 onto those. Those are your 3 quests.
Oh, it's a shaking and a move. Are you guys even... Wait, do you guys see my quests?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're allowed to see it.
Rude.
Well, I mean, we're not allowed to
Fend
do
off a
them.
bear. In a rabbit clearing. Escort in a mouse clearing.
Yeah. So every time you, well, that's
I guess it really wants it to be in that spot.
Delete it.
Does this completed quest need to stick around?
you know you can get rid of that.
As soon as I find out how to delete you, I can't delete you. Knight has to do it.
There you go. So you can see.
Can we do this? Here, can you get rid of that one too?
So every time when you finish a quest, you'll drop it in the appropriate, like this one's a bunny one, so it would go in the bunny pile, and you get an amount of victory points based on how many of that type of quest you've done.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Alright, so we did
So you
that.
can get victory points from doing quests. You can get victory points from crafting shit. Everybody can get victory points from crafting shit, and you can get victory points from killing enemy dudes. Like there's a lot of ways that the vagabond can go about winning.
Alright. Okay, now take 4 ruins from the map and place...
We already did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
There are 4 ruins on the map. You can see there's this one.
Oh, okay.
this-
It just placed
one on
4.
this.
They're already on there.
And they're already randomized, so it's good.
Alright, flip board. Board has been flipped.
Yeah, you're all set. And you've got your relationships
It's
already.
starting
So one thing to keep in
items.
mind-
Okay, yep.
One thing to keep in mind for you is that your T goes over here, your coins go here, and your satchels go here. They do not go in your satchel.
Mhm.
And T determines how many cards you get, or how many cards you get to draw each turn. Oh no, it's how many items
Item
you get to
refreshes?
refresh each turn. Yeah. Coins is how many cards you draw, and satchels is how many items you can have in your satchel. So you definitely want to get those because those
And that,
help
I'm
you out.
guessing that stuff we pull out of this place here,
Out of what?
out of the refill thing. Is that where?
No. So, the ruins, each of the 4 ruins has 1 item that you'll be able to put in your satchel. And then on the top of the board up here, you can see all these items up here just sitting here. Those are all of the items that can
okay.
exist ever. So if somebody plays a card, like if Knight plays a card that crafts a hammer, he's going to take this hammer and put it on his board as a crafted item, and then you can trade with him to get it.
Okay,
And
so
then since
I can't
since
craft.
There are no more hammers left. Nobody else can craft a hammer.
Okay.
You can craft too. Yeah, anybody can craft.
And we don't start with any. Well, I don't start with any cards
No, we do. I don't remember how
Looks
many.
like-
now.
because it looks like the evening is when I draw.
Right, but everybody starts with a hand. Let's see. Deal cards. Deal 3 cards to each player. Let's see.
Okay, so I guess Anime needs to do his setup before we deal that, though, right?
Whatever.
Or
I
not.
already built them.
Yeah,
Um,
no,
The cards you have in hand really aren't going to change your setup at all.
yeah. So it should just be a corner that is unoccupied.
Yeah.
Ah, ghost!
By players.
Place there are 4 items marked R randomly under the runes.
Yeah,
Unless it's
that's
already been done. Well, the runes are already. Oh shit! I forgot you also use runes. Ah, well the runes are already there, so you don't have to worry about that. Up your board and place your stubborn moon card. Yep.
got
All
that.
set.
Take the corner right there.
Wow. So actually, this is gonna be really interesting because I have very little board presence, and the Vagabond has
None.
just as little board presence. So it's gonna be the two of you fighting over the board while we just pop up in and out doing shit, doing our own shit.
Hey guys, how you doing? Give me my money! Give me my money! Just like, okay, we'll go back in the woods.
All right. So everybody has their own rules on their board for how their turn works, and like everybody has their own rules for how to make victory points. For the cats, they make victory points every time they build buildings. So they don't even need to fight. They should be fighting, but as long as they're building buildings, they're getting closer to victory. I don't remember exactly how. Oh right, Lord of the Hundreds is all about oppression.
Yeah.
He hoards items to get stronger. He builds up an army of rats. He oppresses the whole board, and the more he oppresses it, the more points he gets.
Yep.
Vagabond is he's just a single dude going around doing quests and killing bad guys, and he gets victory points for all of that.
Oh.
And the Woodland Alliance they are, they're just the people who are tired of all the people, or all of the factions warring in their land, and they're rising up to try to put a stop to it. And so they do a lot of guerrilla tactics and spreading sympathy. I'm just going to start off the game like I'm playing fucking Pandemic, spreading sympathy tokens across the board that you guys have to try to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just here providing jobs. That's all I'm doing is providing jobs.
Dang capitalists, get them.
So basic rules for everybody except D-Pain. When you move, you can only move tokens from or to a tile you own. So when you look at the board, each clearing is owned by the person who has the most tokens in that clearing. So like this clearing just has one cat. Cat's owned. This clearing has a recruiter building and a cat. That's 2 for cat. Cat owns it, right? So if one of this hundreds guy was here, cats would still own it because it'd be 2 to 1. If it's even, nobody owns it. But if it's even like this, he can't move his dudes out of this clearing because he doesn't own this clearing or this clearing or this one or this one. But cats could move out because he owns all the clearings around it. And he can move into it because you can move from a clearing you own to a clearing you don't. It's just that you have to own either the clearing you're moving to or the one you're moving from.
Then I'm just like, hey buddy, how you doing? Okay, bye.
Right, Vagabond, since he's literally one token, he can't own a clearing, so he doesn't have to own clearings to move to him.
And so for these quest things, do I need these items that are on there to complete the quest, or I need to get them and then go to the area?
When you take an action, you will exhaust a card, one of your items to do it. So, like, you can flip that over and it turns gray to move, and then you can flip the torch over to explore a tile, to explore ruins or whatever. If you're doing a quest, you have to have those 2 items and exhaust them both to do the quest
in the
while
correct
you're
area.
in a clearing of that type. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then that's what your T is for. Your T, having more T lets you unexhaust more items at the beginning of your next turn. Now, if you get in combat and you take damage, where everybody else would lose units,
I get damage.
Yeah, you move items down to the damage thing, and then you have to repair them. You have to like.
Yeah,
use a
I see that
hammer to
here.
repair
Yeah,
'em or-
yeah. And then are these just all the items that we have?
Yeah, those and the 4 under the ruins. That said, typically in a normal game that doesn't have the Lord of Hundreds in it, you're the only person who cares about items, and so they're all up for grabs for you to get whenever you want. But Lord of the Hundreds functions off a hoard, so he is going to be hoarding items, so you're going to be wanting to get to the items before he does.
Well, I placed myself in an excellent position.
It's okay, Payne. It's just the normal thing of me and you in a constant fight.
You did this to yourself this time.
Well,
I know.
honestly, if he had picked I haven't gotten to play Lord of Hundreds yet, so if he had picked a passive clan, I would have picked them, and then I would have been fighting with you for items.
The funny part is, no matter what we would have, no matter what me and Salty would have picked, Woodland Alliance and Lord of Hundreds, because I would have picked Woodland Alliance if I didn't pick Lord of Hundreds.
I was trying to decide it was either going to be them or the Corvid conspiracy.
Oh, that's be interesting too. Yeah.
I was also thinking of trying the Lord of Iron or the whatever it is.
Oh, the Keepers of
Keepers
Iron.
of
Keepers
Iron.
Pretty fun. So honestly, like I told you, you're gonna live in these forests a lot, and nobody else can get to them. The Keepers of Iron they can't move into the forest, but they have artifacts that are in the forest that they have to like try to find. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna let me just control one thing. That way, my brain would be able just to keep up with it.
The thing is, base game has the first 4 factions. The ones everybody is at this table is playing except Anime Hero and the Iries, the birds. And I would say that the 3 that we're playing are really easy to learn and play. The birds are easy to learn, very hard to play. But aside from that, the other one, like the later they came out, the more complicated they got. Lord of the Hundreds and the Keepers of Iron are both pretty complicated. But the most complicated one, in my opinion, is the moles. The moles are such a pain in the ass to play. And they're incredibly aggressive, too.
Yeah. All right, so who goes first?